This is part 2 of my story, Alistair is Missing, from my short stories briefly. For 3 hours I have hopped from one foot to another. I'm starting to smell more like the dumpster than the dumpster, and am about to collapse like the English middle order on a hot gabba green top when I snap to. A tall guy in a red cap is coming out the door of the Siebel right behind a workman carrying a rolled up carpet. Now, that is a job I would hate to do on this 30-degree plus day. Fortunately, my target hails a cab. Fortunately, because I get to slide into air conditioning and tell my driver, follow that cab, which in all my years of watching, I have never had the chance to do. I follow Redcap to Paddington and check the address that he enters with his own key. It's an art gallery with what looks like a residence upstairs. I know it's an art gallery because there is a little sign out front that says so. If I relied on a peek through the window, I might have thought it was a preschool. I'm not an arty type, though I do like a good picture, especially waves on a beach, or one of them old ones featuring the likes of horses like Archer or Carbine that you see on TV once a year at Melbourne Cup time. Satisfied I know where the target lives, I get back into the cab and make a beeline for the Anchor, our agreed rendezvous, importantly with reliable air conditioning. I pull up a stool and order a Resh's and am pleased to see that our bar girl, Michelle, is back to her usual happy self. Lately she's been gloomier than a Critics' Choice film. That is a downer, as we all rely on Michelle to keep us from thinking too hard about what we are doing, passing our days in an establishment like the Anchor, which, apart from Michelle and the air conditioning, has absolutely nothing to recommend it. You're looking bright today, I remark, and I know it's an absolute certainty that her regained bounce has something to do with her fiancé, Michael. Well, I say fiancé in a loose sense because that is where the trouble comes about. Not so much from Michael, who is a nice enough kid studying law, but from his old man, Sid Dennett, a big shot builder. Michael and Michelle want to get married, but Sid absolutely refuses his blessing, saying how Michael has his whole life ahead of him and should not throw it away on some floozy barmaid. This is rich coming from Sid. For a start, Michelle is no floozy. At some point, all of us guys at the Anchor have tried to hit on her with as much success as Churchill at Gallipoli. She has eyes only for Michael and is bright too, studying computers and stuff. Sid turns a blind eye to these qualities, as is the way with so many blokes who start as nothing and get some toehold in the Harbour View private school set. Sid was a £10 tourist who knocked off his first set of tools during snap strikes and whose current status as a big shot developer owes little to engineering or design skills and more to the use to which he has put his everyday tools of trade: bolt cutters, blowtorches, saws and hammers. This art form has interested many institutions over the last decade, especially various royal commissions, but, as with most artists, Sid has been reluctant to talk at length about his process, and the government has been as confused as most, confronted by the avant-garde. Thank you.